Here we go. Let me make it a little brighter. I have some pretty intense glare here, so I'm sort of seeing if the dark mode colors will help. I think it makes it a little bit easier to see what you're doing. So if I'm painting this, I don't know if you can see it, right? Hi, Kang. Let me go get something I can lean the phone against here. 1 second. 1 second. Hi, Nitin. Welcome. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Fix my hat. Morning, Ben. How's it going? Okay, good. That never happens. No super chat because of music, I think. The music is copyright music, so no super chat. But if you want to support the channel, you can do it just by using Heavy Paint. Go download Heavy Paint. It's heavypoly.com. Using it on Linux, cool. There's not that many Linux users, so that's cool. Are you using it with a pen or a tablet? haven't been able to test on Linux at all, so I hope everything works. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Blender stuff is it's a lot of fun. A lot of people getting into Blender lately, and with good reason. I feel like there's going to be a lot of new 3D artists this year, especially. Blender's kind of opening the door for that. Hello, Eben. Welcome to the phone stream. Oh yeah. We've got Wes Montgomery today. Something overheating? Oh, it's getting pretty hot. Probably because we're streaming and doing all this on the phone at the same time. It's kind of crazy that you can stream on the phone. It works a lot better than the iPad streaming on YouTube, surprisingly. But the screen real estate is kind of small. Do any of you guys use like a big Android tablet for drawing? I've been sort of looking at the that new Samsung one. Looks pretty good, but actually, I don't know. I sort of feel like the phone will get more use because it's always there. I usually paint on the phone actually, more than an iPad. I like the way the phone feels more than the iPad even, because the iPad has this like really glossy, slippery glass. The phone has a little bit of a more tooth to it. Is the Wacom one worth it? Wait, what? Oops. Did you work on the Netflix Witness? Yes, I did. I worked on the backgrounds. I was doing painting and 3D work on the sets. So basically, any of the shots that have camera movement, those are some of the ones I worked on. Because to get camera movement, you need to build the set in 3D. Rendered in Arnold. Yes, the characters were rendered in Arnold and the sets were, well, it depends. Like the ones I worked on were rendered in Blender cycles, and there were other sets rendered in Arnold. But it was a mix, which was a bit of a nightmare to mix two different softwares like that, but we made it work, sort of. Hello, Niyaz, Akshav, Heart. Oh wait, what did you say? Oh crap. Oh no. What did I do? Did I break it? This is tricky because the chat keeps disappearing every 5 seconds. Let's see. Shading is cool. Did you make shaders and cycles? Yes. Yes, there's, I mean, again, both cycles and there was some Arnold work too, done by the team in Spain, for all the character shading and stuff, which is like the more complicated stuff is, I guess, done in Arnold. Are there tutorials regarding that type of shading specifically for sets? Yeah, I would look up Ian Hubert. The style that he uses is very similar to what we were doing, so Yeah, look up Ian Hubert. Do you guys see the chat pop up on my screen when, or is it just me? So every time a chat message comes in, I see it like pop up. It takes up the whole screen. The phone is too small. I need to try this on, or maybe landscape mode would be better. Yeah, it's a little bit. I wish I could like resize it a little bit. Like resizing the chat, it's kind of crazy. Or maybe I need to put this down here. Oops. I could put this up here. Ah, maybe this way is better. Now I can't see what tool. I need to move my face now. Oh my god. This is like musical chairs. Wait, can somebody say something now? I want to see if the chat will, Oh yeah, that's much better. That's much better. Okay. I can't really see what colors I'm picking, but that's fine. Maybe that's better. So I can have more, wacky colors. Oh my god. It's YouTube painting. Damn it. But I don't want to sound like I don't want you guys to talk though, because that's the whole point of being live, is so we can chat, but it's a little bit crazy trying to paint. Need to actually this way works pretty well though, just having the painting on top. I think that works out for everybody. Oh, you paint on your phone too. Nice. Yeah, I do need to be a little bit more loose, I think. I'm just getting stuck in details as usual. Maybe I should try painting with my finger. Sort of limit myself that way. Actually, no, I'm too lazy to paint with my finger. I don't have the dexterity for that. Wait, what did you just say? Is your work for witness NDA? Oh yeah, yeah, technically yes, but there's a little like reel of the work up there on my site. This is kind of tricky to paint because every time I move my head, it all the reflections change a little bit. So I need to be careful and just stay put. I'll make the UI a little bit smaller so I can fit more tools on here, I guess. Ooh, this thing is getting hot. I think the streaming is... I hope it's the streaming that's making this get so hot. Find my painting hat, maybe. Actually, I'm gonna go get my coffee. One sec. Okay. The top part of this cup looks kind of funky. Let's see. It's too wide, for one. Michelle, you know everyone can see your messages on here. Oh my god. I can't escape. Oops. Need a haircut. Somebody send scissors.
Hands of a man who's been described as the world's leading jazz guitarist, Wes Montgomery. You might remember that some time ago we presented a program in which the British jazzman Ronnie Scott introduced one of the world's leading tenor sax players, Ben Webster. In fact, Ronnie Scott has done more than anybody else to bring modern jazz into the forefront in this country, and certainly nobody's better qualified to talk about it than he is. And so we've invited him again to the studio to introduce us to Wes Montgomery.
It's only during the last 3 or 4 years that Wes Montgomery has achieved the recognition that he deserves. And whilst it's generally accepted that he is one of the greatest, if not the greatest, jazz guitarist in the world, the most amazing thing about him is I think that he's completely self-taught and unschooled, a completely natural musician, whereas this was quite common some 20 or 30 years ago when jazz was much simpler music. In these days of complex harmonies and rhythm, it really is very much of a rarity. Coupled with this is the fact that Wes has, through force of circumstances,
Hey Manu.
his own very highly individual technique, which
Morning
involves him
or
plucking the strings of the guitar with the thumb of his right hand, as opposed to the normal tortoiseshell or plastic pick that the vast majority of guitarists use. But more about that later. Meanwhile, here's Wes to play a composition of his own, which involves the normal common 4/4 rhythm superimposed against a rhythm of 6/8, and Wes has called it, logically enough, 4/6.
Ah, shit. Where did that come from?
Wes told me the story of how he came to play with his thumb rather than with a pick. It appears that when he first heard the great Charlie Christian, when he was when Wes was about 19, he proceeded to go out and buy himself a guitar and amplifier and start to practice. And he used to like to practice with the amplifier on. And this very much annoyed a maiden aunt of Wes's who lived in the next flat, and she did nothing but scream abuse at him through the partition war. Wes soon discovered that the noise had cut down considerably when the thumb was substituted for the pick.
Hey, James. Welcome.
The maiden aunt was reduced to just sort of subdued gibberings, and everyone was happy, except on Wes's first engagement, when he fondly believed that he could substitute the pick for his son whenever he wanted to. He discovered that when he was using the pick, he couldn't tell one string from another. So he proceeded to play the rest of the evening with his thumb, and since then has developed this technique to a really amazing degree. You'll hear an example of this fantastic, very personal technique in this next tune, which is another of Wes's compositions. It's called Full House.
getting really hot now. Holy shit. Maybe I need to finish this up before my phone explodes. Kill for hotkeys? There are hotkeys, man. There's a bunch of hotkeys in the latest version. I think, eyedropper is spacebar, by the way. And yeah, you'll be able to customize it later, but yeah, just remap everything. Spacebar's eyedropper. Control F is flip. We have a flip now, actually. Control Z is undo. Control Shift Z is redo. Man, this screw top of the cup is killing me. And I feel like my phone is about to explode right now. It's fucking hot. I should probably turn off the stream here in a minute. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna cut it off now because my phone is going crazy. I think the stream plus painting is a lot to take in. But anyway, thank you for joining in on this little test operation. Hope you enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Have a good day. Now I get to figure out how to turn it off. Let's see. Okay, here it is. Okay.